Hi beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. I'm going to do some pick a card readings today, but before I begin, just to remind you of the personal reading offer I have on at the moment, which ends this Friday, 30th of September. The information about that is in the description box below if you're interested. So now back to this reading. I'm going to use my new Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards, which you might have seen featured on my channel recently. Beautiful cards. So on camera, I'll just give them a bit of a shuffle. I'll pull one card from this deck for you to choose, which will be your message, and then we'll get some more tarot on camera. Some charms as well. Okay, so bear with me while I just select the cards. So that's reading one. Trust your intuition as well, in terms of which one you're drawn to. Okay, reading two. And reading three. Okay, so we just pull them a bit closer. So tune in, you know they're all the same basically on the back, but obviously different message on each card. Just see which one you're drawn to. You can always watch more than one reading if you wish. I'll put the timestamps below as well to make it easier for you. And I'll see you for your reading. So we'll just move these out of the way and I'll start right away with reading one. Wow. Beautiful, I love this card. Connect with animals. So the message here is animal spirit guides, healing, past pets. Now this is Nordic. Nordic sort of tradition coming through here. We're just having a little look at the message. Yeah, the Sami of the Nordic countries are featured. So they hunted wild reindeer for food and raw materials, but over time learned how to tame, manage and keep them in herds. So yeah, animal lovers. So you might be an animal lover, the viewer. Yeah, and the message from the ancestors here is you have a natural connection with animals. They're drawn to your energy and trust you. You have a gift for communicating with and healing all kinds of animals. You may have been thinking about working with animals, adopting a rescue animal, or volunteering at an animal shelter. If you already work with animals or have pets of your own, this card is confirmation that you are on the right track. Keep up the great work you're doing with animals. Beautiful. So yeah, I feel some of you are thinking about getting a pet. I'm really feeling some of you thinking about a past pet here, a beloved pet. And this is a message from a beloved pet. You know, you might be sensing them at times, or you know, you have random memories suddenly that pop up about your pet, and that could be a message from your animal spirit guide. Okay, so certainly an animal lover vibe coming through for this reading. Now I'm going to pull some tarot as well. I'm also feeling some of you might want a pet and you can't at this time. You've got this yearning to connect with animals. So Spirit's saying you could find other ways to do that, like working or volunteering at a shelter. Going to places where there's wildlife. You know, there's lots of different ways you could do that. So we'll put the card over here actually so we can tune into that energy. Wow, okay, I should have said it before. I was feeling horses coming through. I was going to say some of you might love horses. I should have said it. Never mind, but you know, we've got horses in a lot of these cards. So some of you might love horse riding, just being with horses. Some of you have a field or something near you where there are horses. Maybe you go and see the horses sometimes and connect with them. And I used to live in a place where there was a field with horses, and I used to just go and sometimes just go and see them and connect with them. Okay, so that's coming through for some of you. For some of you, there's a past pet, could be a horse, that's coming through here. Okay, quite special cards that are coming out in terms of connections here as well. 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups. So some of you have been guided to focus on your family, your home, the connections you have in your life. So be grateful for what you have. I'm just seeing a lot of movement for this pile. With the Queen of Wands, if you've been trying to manifest and make changes in your life, the Queen of Wands can do that. Look at how happy she looks. You can attract what you desire with the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you might have finances coming your way, a gift coming your way, I definitely feel. Could be a new job for some of you, the Knight of Pentacles. Might have been something you've been waiting on for a long time. And suddenly things move forward at a fast pace with the Chariot. I'm also getting yin-yang balance here. Finding balance within and also in connections. Some of you are manifesting this connection, soulmate energy there. And you're going to be very drawn to this person. Some of you might meet this person at work or... Okay, so I see why we've got connect with animals that came through now. Because for some of you it could be through an animal group. if you volunteer with animals, you know, you've both got something in common. It's beautiful. And, you know, this could be potential for some of you, the Ten of Cups. Beautiful union. With all the colours of the chakras, a very aligned connection. A lot of attraction, grounded energy. Okay, so we've also got the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you viewers, you've been through a lot in your life and you're ready to start again. You've learned a lot. You're thinking about something new, a new venture here that you could start. And Spirit's telling you to go for it. The Chariot, this could really take off. It may take a while initially, but I feel, you know, you will be successful. Spirit's urging you to go within, to connect with your spirituality. You know, some of you might have been doing that as you think about new ways of doing things. So we've got a lot of Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to just be those signs, obviously. It's just what I'm seeing here. Definitely commitments here for some of you, and you know, committing to something. It's not just a relationship for some of you. It could be committing to this venture that you're manifesting, committing to voluntary work or a new job. Okay, yeah, I'm just feeling that some of you have waited a long time for this change in your life. It's really what I'm seeing there. Let's pull some charms as well. Wow, we got the Stork, which is the message of change. Good news coming your way. Could be unexpected for some of you. Could be a gift, which links with the Ace of Pentacles there, so we'll put it there. Something new here. But we got the Pliers as well, which is indicating a few things, you know, trimming things is what they're telling me here. So tending to things, maybe in your home, because we've got the home that's come through here. It could be renovations at home, things you need to organise in your life, and even things you need to cut out of your life in order to have this fresh start. Could be, you know, forgiving things from your past, releasing people, even connections. And we've got the jigsaw piece. So I feel that you will find clarity, the missing piece of the puzzle that, you know, brings in this manifestation that we're seeing here. Helps you, it's like an idea I'm getting with this jigsaw piece as well. Helps you with this new venture, new idea that you might have. And this could also be the person you've been waiting for, the missing piece. So you might see a jigsaw piece as a sign. I know that's quite random, but you know, these signs can come to us when we least expect it. I know I've seen a jigsaw piece before on the pavement. It was quite random, you know, things that you see. So Spirit's saying look out for signs as well with this reading. Okay everyone, I hope you've enjoyed this little reading. Let us know in the comments if it resonates in any way. Much love. Welcome to reading 2. So let's take a look at the card. I love this one. Go with the flow. Let go, rest, manifest. So I feel some of you, the reason you're getting this message is maybe you're trying to control the outcome of a situation, whatever that is that you're trying to manifest. Take a step back, let go, and that's often when you find things just flow in your life. When you're holding on to the outcome and you're sort of really fixated on, you know, wow, when's this going to happen for me? Then things don't shift. It's just the way it works. Basically, you know, it's like you're sort of grabbing on. The image they're showing me is sort of grabbing on with to this outcome with a piece of string and pulling on it, but you're actually resisting it coming your way, if that makes sense. Cut the string and it will just like float to you, like I'm seeing like a balloon. It's interesting the way I was seeing that. Okay, let's just have a look in the book as well, actually. So this is indigenous Fijians refer to themselves as Kai Viti. Viti meaning the island and Kai meaning people. So Kai Viti villages are close-knit communities that have many rituals regarding gifting. A way of welcoming, honouring, celebrating and acknowledging relationships. The process of giving and receiving reflects the ebb and flow of nature. It's beautiful. The Fijians share, okay, it's called yakona, I don't know if I'm saying that right, kava, a ceremonial drink made from the roots of a pepper plant. It's considered an insult to refuse an offer of yakona. So they share this drink at gatherings, for storytelling sessions or when chilling out. They call this island time, when there's no need to rush or worry about things that might not happen. Yeah, so just being in the here and now is the message there. Enjoying your time, enjoying the moment with your community, with your family. So let's see the ancestor message. Relax, let go and go with the flow. You don't need to control a situation. Know everything that is going to happen or plan everything in advance. Time out is just as important as time doing. So don't feel guilty about gifting yourself some relaxation. When you go with the flow, you can manifest more quickly and easily. Yeah, that's what I just said. Wow, yeah, it's saying, it's sort of reiterating what I just said here as well, the divinatory meaning. When you try to force a situation, it can block the natural flow. Take time out to relax and gather your thoughts. Yeah, so just trust the process is the message here for this reading, I would say. So some of you needed to hear this, I feel. Okay, let's pull a few tarot messages as well. Okay, yeah, this links up. Eight of Swords and the Moon, the bottom of the deck, is showing the energy some of you might be in. You're stuck in your head. You're not seeing clearly. Illusions, anxiety, mental chatter coming through here in your subconscious. Very emotional energy as well for some of you here. And it's so interesting when I saw the first card that came out. This really links as well. We just got to look at the image. See how chilled out he looks. He's just meditating. He's going with the flow. He's connected to the divine, with the crown chakra there, knowing that his ship is coming in. So the guidance here for some of you is to meditate, be in the here and now. That's definitely coming out. And with the Ten of Swords, putting things to rest that no longer serve you. So again, there's a lot of thoughts in this card. See how they're being interpreted here by the birds. You know, it's like this shadow hanging over some of you as you're trying to look out to the horizon and maybe control the outcome. But then all of these thoughts get in the way. So something needs to be put to rest here. And I do feel it's this way of being. You're being guided to persevere and trust your intuition. So rather than thinking, being in the mind, drop into your heart and your third eye. Trust the signs, trust how you feel. Dreams are really coming through here as well. Some of you are very intuitive, you have spiritual gifts. And we've got a lot of pentacles. So for some of you, maybe you're manifesting, you're trying to manifest a job, an increase in finances. And I'm seeing that, you know, that is potential. The Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. It could be that some of you want to learn something new. It could be something linked. Well, they wanted me to say ring there. Ring, okay, so maybe something to do with jewellery. Yeah, it's interesting, she's wearing earrings. Okay, so maybe some of you make jewellery or you're thinking about learning how to do this. Learning some sort of craft that eventually could bring you good fortune. But I'm also feeling spiritual, something spiritual. Maybe you're a reader, maybe you're thinking about setting up a channel or selling spiritual items. Okay, but also grounding. Notice the roots here. The message here is to ground yourself. It's like feeling roots coming out of your feet and connecting you to the earth. Earthing, I think it's called, if I'm not mistaken, is very good. Putting your bare feet on the earth, feeling very connected to nature. We're seeing nature in this card here. This could also be where you receive inspiration in terms of this new start you want. We've got a 10 and a 1, so I'm definitely seeing that, a transition here for some of you. Now for some of you this is commitment in terms of love with the King of Cups. It's someone in your heart they're in your energy. I'm feeling that, and you're maybe dreaming about them, really feeling their energy, feeling a pull here. And for some of you, this is something that ended quite painfully, but you're both very connected through the third eye. 5D connection coming out here. So this could be what some of you are fixated on. You know, this commitment with this person. And again, the message is to just go the flow. Some of you need to learn some lessons, or, you know, this person does as well. So persevere, be patient, just be in the here and now, rather than flying into the future, which brings this anxiety that we're seeing here. See, Spirit's trying to show you signs, and some of you are not seeing those signs because you're just fixated on what you want, you know, what you're trying to manifest. And then it doesn't flow if you're in that energy. Okay, a lot of water has come out. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Earth as well, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Doesn't have to just be those signs, obviously. Let's pull a few charms as well. Wow, yeah, the pliers really does link with the Ten of Swords. Cutting things out, as I said. I really do feel it's thoughts for a lot of you, you know, behaviours, thought patterns. Could be an addiction for some of you. Could be, you know, just focused on things that have happened in your past that were painful. But if you stay stuck in that energy, then things won't flow. Yeah, see, we've got the shoe. Spirit's urging you to take that first step forward on your journey to move out of this energy, and start to ascend, raise your vibration. I'm feeling there. We've got the jigsaw piece. So I feel this is like finding clarity. If you go within, trust your intuition. It's interesting though, they're highlighting jewellery again. Yeah, so some of you, I really feel you love jewellery, or you're thinking about going into that as a profession, as I said before. Craft work is coming out here. But yeah, they're guiding me to put it on the Ace of Pentacles. Some sort of idea you have that you then grow, and you could be very successful if you persevere. So we've got the Nine of Wands, message to persevere. And we've got the swan, beautiful, symbol of divine love, that is on the way for some of you. Some of you know that, so trust that. Twin flames coming out in particular. And again, water, the King of Cups. Very graceful energy. Some of you might love dancing as well. Definitely getting an artistic vibe for this reading. Okay. And it's interesting, yeah, they're just showing me this card again, telling me to have a look. So, yeah, they're obviously having this drink that was mentioned before. But Spirit's pointing at the bowl. So, again, making something, maybe even food for some of you. Or, you know, you have an idea. I'm really getting something that you make. I'm also getting pottery coming out here as well. Okay everyone, I hope you've enjoyed this little pick a card reading. Thank you for being here. Let us know in the comments if it resonates. Much love. Welcome to reading 3. let's take a look at the message. We got psychic strength, shield, talismans, gold light. Okay, so some of you could have psychic gifts, I feel here. Some of you know you have these gifts, and some of you are developing your gift, I feel. You're also being guided to protect your energy as well, especially if you do any sort of channeling or readings of some sort. I'm just sort of drawn to all the jewellery she's wearing here. So some of you love jewellery, maybe. Crystals. Okay, let's have a look as well in the book. So we can learn also about this culture. So this says the early Berber people lived in northwestern Africa from around 10,000 BCE and perhaps longer. They lived in large nomadic tribes and over many centuries migrated, expanded and came into contact with many other cultures. They were well-known traders who transported goods by camel caravan from the Sahara Desert to Morocco and beyond. Today they live mainly in North Africa. So the Berbers believe in spirits called jinns that can act like humans and take on different forms, such as that of an animal. People might call on an evil jinn to harm an enemy. The shape of a hand, often with an eye in the centre of the palm, the hamza, is incorporated into jewellery and wall hangings for protection against jinns or other forms of black magic. Yeah, so some of you might have seen this symbol before. So the ancestors are saying when you're feeling drained or vulnerable, you can shield yourself psychically and emotionally. This card encourages you to look after yourself by setting firm boundaries. Remain unattached to comments or attitudes that are unhelpful. Stay focused on your goals and your loves will bring strength. Okay, also the divinatory message says, there are many ways to strengthen your spiritual energy. Find a way that works for you. You may like to use a hamza or make a talisman. For a quick and easy way to shield yourself, ground your energy, take a few deep breaths and imagine a golden bubble of healing light surrounding you. Once you see yourself inside the bubble, ask the universe to protect you. Shield yourself with love and positivity and extend that protection to your loved ones as well. Yeah, that's what I was feeling from that card. Protection. And that is a very good way to do it, a very quick way. You can also ask your guides and angels, to protect you as you also visualise this bubble around you. Okay, let's pull some tarot then as well for this reading. Okay, that one. Okay, so I'm feeling that some of you feel stuck in a rut. Maybe you've been at home a lot. Maybe you've just been stuck in your head, trying to find a way to move forward, and you have the key to this new door. Some of you, though, are being guided to close a door, close a chapter, which I'm getting from the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Something you need to move on from. I feel for some of you it's, this stuck in the rut feeling is coming out here. It could be that you feel you're lacking something, because this is a lack mentality. So maybe you feel you're not gaining enough attention. You would love a relationship, but some of you are single at this time. Wow, it's amazing how that flipped over there. So there's a message. Spirit wants you to come out of that energy and move forward. Yeah, something a painful ending, a relationship that went wrong, and some of you are still focused on this, and this is why you're feeling stuck. Okay, so it might have been a slow process for some of you in terms of moving on from this, letting go. But I feel a lot of you will succeed with the Fool. You want a new beginning, but the guidance from Spirit is to let go, to sort of trust in the divine here, and then justice will be served. This is positive karma coming your way. Scales will be balanced. For some of you, if you've been waiting on a job, I'm seeing that potentially coming your way, and you're going to feel great. Yeah, I'm really feeling some of you have been very worried about your stability, which is coming out here. And that's why you've been unhappy, because you've been very anxious and fixated on maybe starting out on your own. It's been quite stressful. I'm feeling a bit of stress here for this reading. Or maybe just waiting for that job to come in. But we've got celebration here coming out, the Four of Wands. Now we've also got 1111, symbol of manifestation. So you might start seeing that number, or you might be seeing it already. This can also be a connection here. Your person is on the way, but it might take a while. The Pentacles, or it might have taken a long time. I'm getting 5 years for some of you coming through here. A separation. You might have been married to this person, but you've never been able to let them go. Okay, that's really coming through. I'm definitely getting like an insular energy. Spirit's guiding you to get out there, connect with your community, with friends, family, and just sort of let go of the outcome. So we've got Aries, Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo that come out. It doesn't have to just be those signs, obviously, but they're the main signs. Spirit just wants you to know things will work out for you. Trust your intuition, trust your psychic gifts. Yeah, again, it's interesting I said crystals before. Notice she's holding a crystal. Some of you might use crystals to manifest, or this is something you're thinking about starting that's related to spiritual items, so crystals, jewellery, maybe something you make, or you're thinking about acquiring, these items. So yeah, for some of you it could be working from home. I feel here. Transition. Okay, let's pull some charms as well. Okay, wow, the pliers I think has come out for all of the readings. So this is a message obviously for a lot of people in the collective. To tend to these thoughts, you know, face them and let them go. Notice how, see, Spirit's pointing out here, this person's tied up, but you can cut yourself free with the pliers. Release yourself. Wow, yeah, I just got this sense of freedom there come over me, and relief, if you can do that. Putting an end to something, the Ten of Swords. Again, a lot of thinking there coming out. And then a change comes your way with the Stork. Could be unexpected. This is a gift from the universe. I'm feeling for some of you, maybe you're moving home. And for some of you, justice could be something legal, so it could be a new work contract as well. Could be a child on the way for some of you. Okay, and the jigsaw piece, I think again this one's come out for all readings. I mean, I select them randomly, you know, I don't look. So another message here of finding that missing piece, finding clarity, which we're seeing here. You know, it's almost like an epiphany that some of you have, and it's a download from Spirit. I feel for some of you, it could be that you hold crystals, you charge them in the sun, and you hold them and you gain insight when you do so. So it's like that final piece of the puzzle. And we got the peace symbol, so finding peace, releasing yourself from that stuck energy, mental conflict. They're just pointing out the key again, which links with the jigsaw piece, finding the key to that new beginning. And a 5 there for change, which links to the Stork. Okay everyone, I really hope you've enjoyed this little pick a card reading. Let us know in the comments if it resonates. Thank you for being here. Sending lots of love.